This is Beer, Beards and Banter, and we are coming at you from London. This is Matt, George and Kapil, and we're going to talk all things beer, beards, and have a bit of a laugh with you. So welcome, we've been drinking together for 4 years now. We love our beer, we love our beards, and we love our banter. Welcome, I hope you enjoy. Can you hear me all right?
Yeah, all good.
Hello, Joe.
Yeah, that's fine. We can.
Hey guys,
How you doing?
Hello, Joe.
how you doing?
Yeah, we're
You
all
okay?
right.
Good. Right.
What you doing today anyway? Before we start, what you up to?
I'm just having. I got a beer delivery earlier on today of like these sour beers, so I'm just getting through those.
Nice.
And I've got a pub quiz thing later.
Nice, good stuff, man. Right, Caps, we ready? Yeah, I'll kick it off. Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
All good. Welcome to Beer, Beards and Banter. This is episode 8, and we've got a special episode for you today. We've got me and Caps. George will be joining us later, but we have Joe. Welcome, Joe.
Hi there, guys. How you doing?
Yeah, all good,
Welcome.
thanks.
You're right.
Yeah, not too bad.
So, Joe, you're from Instagram, and obviously we've been chatting for a little while, and you run Bagley's Beer Review. Is that right?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I've only just started it in February, I think, the 1st of February, something like that. So it's been a few months, yeah.
And what's the idea behind that then? So is it just beer reviews, kind of weekly, or?
Basically, it just gives me an excuse to drink more beer, pretty much. Which is always good. You know, you always need a good excuse. But yeah, I wanted to sort of like get into like the more crafty side of beers and like really trying to find the sort of the nano brewery style beers. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you know, get to like sort of try and like improve my palate kind of thing. And it's also I've been interested in writing and things like that for a while. But you know, I try and put two and two together. Like I like beer, I like writing, so I might as well write about beer. I'll give it a go. Basically.
Yeah. I guess that's why we started this podcast, right, Caps? We like beer and we like talking about it.
Yeah.
We don't really like writing about it.
Yeah.
We're a bit lazy.
Yeah, writing about it is hard, man. Talking about it, it's a lot easier, but writing about it, I think, is God. I'm saying too many like hoppy, you know, things like hoppy. That I'm saying it too many times. I need to broaden my vocabulary, I think.
Yeah. So even if you see all the beers, whenever you see the description of the beer, it does say hoppy. All the time.
Yeah, it's the main word they use.
So it's hard. Yeah.
How did you guys get into this podcast then? It was 3 of you, is it?
Yeah, so we're all friends. We met like 4.5 years ago, and we just kind of so we just decided like on one holiday.
Yeah.
In Portugal that we just talk so much stuff when we're drinking beer that someone had the idea once and they said, listen, you guys should start a podcast. You're really, really kind of interesting and a little bit funny. And so we decided that we were going to do it. And I think when lockdown happened, then we kind of decided, okay, this is the time, right? Because obviously we couldn't meet. So we just went for it. And
big time, isn't it?
Yeah. And I think some people get really scared about doing a podcast because it's kind of like we were a bit scared at the start, right? Because we're like, we got the right equipment. Like what apps do we use and stuff, and basically one day we were just like, right, we're just going to use Anchor because it's really easy, and it's owned by Spotify, right? So you get straight on Spotify, there's no kind of issues. And then, now we're 7 episodes in, so can't complain really.
Yeah, I've been listening, man. You're really funny. I've been, it's good. I was like in my garden having a few beers, and I was listening to it. So it's good to drink to, which is good, which is great.
Yeah, I mean,
that's good. Nice.
We try and keep it a little bit light-hearted. I mean, we're doing some reviews of other podcasts, so I don't know if you listen to other ones. We won't name them on here, will we, Caps? But they're quite serious in terms of like, okay, they've got to get it right, and you know, there's a lot of talk about the beer, and we were kind of like, listen, drinking beer is cool, but we just want to talk about other stuff as well. So that's the reason.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, you can get quite technical with it, I guess, can't you?
Yeah, but that's cool. So tell us about you, Joe. So you're from London, right? Is that right? And I know you've worked in breweries before and stuff, yeah?
Yeah. So I'm from South East London, a place called Lewisham. I don't know where you guys are from actually, but if you know that kind of area.
West London.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
I basically started working in breweries about 5 years ago. And the first brew I worked in was Full Pure.
Yep.
Then I was basically just working in a tap room, building my knowledge kind of thing of all the beers, drinking a lot on the way. Of course. That's the only way you can get knowledge from it, really. And then I've sort of worked with a friend of mine who's got a nano brewery in Sutton. That's West London, actually.
Yeah.
So I help him out, kind of thing. And then I've worked in a few more tap rooms and things like that. So pretty much been interested in it for about 5 years now.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. That. And actually, I know Lewisham really well because I used to live in Ladywell.
Yeah, I know that area. Yeah, cool.
Yeah, so I used to drink in. Do you know the Ladywell Tavern?
I do know that well. Yeah, I've had a few lock-ins in there actually.
There's I don't know if you know a guy. There's a guy called Dredd who is always in the Ladywell Tavern, and he sells quad bikes. I don't know if you've ever seen it.
Not in the tavern, just like.
Yeah. He's always riding up and down the road on his quad bikes.
Oh, wow. That's what I love about pubs. There's always a character.
Yeah, that's all good. All right, so obviously you've been involved in beer for a bit. So why do you love beer, I suppose, and what was your first ever beer?
Oh God, my first ever beer was probably, this is a blasphemy saying this, but it was probably a Carling or something. I think it was a Carling. I think I had a KFC and a Carling with my mate, and we were like, maybe 14 or something. Please forgive me. But yeah, why I like beer? Well, it's the massive social aspect of it. Going out of mez, I associate it with having a good time. And I think beer now is becoming like wine or whiskey almost. Like there's so many variations. There's there's hundreds of thousands of different types of beer, and there's a beer for everyone. Really, I've sort of learned to love all these different flavors and stuff, and it's like, yeah, it's great. I think very interesting as well. I think in the next few years, I'm really interested to see what's the new flavors are going to be and new techniques and stuff. So I've really got into it that way, technically as well as socially.
Yeah, it's quite interesting. We were chatting, I think, a couple of weeks ago about the new hard seltzers that are like really popular in the US.
Yeah, the hard
and
in the US, yeah.
And we don't know much about beer. Maybe you can enlighten us, but we weren't sure about the kind of how they're made, and actually that they're predominantly, are they even really beer? Because it seems like they're more kind of flavored alcohol, right?
Yeah.
Rather than
it's kind of like the WKD style alcohol pops kind of thing. Do you know what I mean? Like flavored alcohol that makes your teeth fall out. Yeah, that kind of stuff. But the seltzer stuff is basically carbonated. I think in a very like a sort of CO2 way, so less natural. I haven't actually tasted hard seltzer because it's really hard to find.
Yeah.
I would like to taste one though. To be fair,
we'll have to do the next time you're on. We'll have to do a hard seltzer. We'll get 4 hard seltzers and try them.
Let's try it out. Yeah.
It sounds like a plan.
I think seltzer isn't seltzer like just sparkling water?
Yeah, I think so.
So maybe it's just like sparkling water with flavour. Remember the sparkling waters we used to get in school, like the strawberry flavoured sparkling water? Maybe it just tastes like that.
Yeah. I don't know. Probably.
With a kick.
Yeah, so okay, so that's cool. So Carling's not too bad actually, because you're in good company there. George, who's not on today, his first beer was a Carling. So there we go.
I'm not alone. It's all good. I'm not alone.
Yeah, all good. So what's the So we always ask this. So what's the funniest story that you can tell involving beer? You got anything that comes to mind?
Yeah. So I used to work in this pub in Richmond called The Hope.
Yeah.
And it had a really big rugby pub. And we one time I started. I think I started by myself about 10:30. Wasn't thinking anyone was going to come in until about 2:00. When I opened up at 11, about 50 rugby lads. Well, actually, no, I know exactly how many rugby lads. There were 45 rugby guys came in, and they ordered 45 Guinnesses. And I was like, I'm just by myself. Wow. Like, oh God, okay. So I did it. I ordered the Guinnesses. Anyway, they ended up drinking for about 12 hours. So from 11 to 11, I had the owners of the pub come down the pub. And we had like a lock-in till about 4:00 in the morning. I went into one of the toilets about 4:30, and I could just see this pair of feet in the disabled toilets. Where that's sort of underneath it. And it was one of the rugby guys, and these guys had just left this dude and got the coach back to Ireland, I think. So this poor guy, I felt bad, really. It's one of those things you like look at afterwards, you're like, I probably should have ordered that. But he was so drunk, I just couldn't even. And with that strong Northern Irish accent, I was like, I have no way of understanding you. But so basically, I had to kind of kick him out, and he just sort of watched him stagger along. But like that, it was just crazy because of how much they could drink. I mean, they probably had about 20 pints each, I'd say.
Yeah,
that was mad.
My father-in-law is Irish, and sometimes we go to the pub, and he would just drink like 18 pints of Guinness he can drink, and I'm like, at 10, I'm like, okay, this is enough.
Yeah, 10, I'm just, I don't even think 10. I think on like 7 maybe I'll start to be like, when you stand up really quickly and you just everything starts. Just like me, I'm getting a delivery, going home. I can't do it. I can't do it anymore. I've actually found the older I get, the less my tolerance is.
That's true. That's true. Even with the cans that we order, it's different.
Yeah.
Because if you have a pint, it tastes different. When you have a craft beer can, you feel like after 2 or 3, you're okay.
Do you think it's because they're like stronger or something like that? Do you think?
Yeah, I guess so. And I also think it might be because we're just out of practice, right? Because like I don't know, on a Monday night you might have like 2 or 3 pints, then Wednesday you go for another 4, and then you're like, okay. Whereas like here you go right, probably have a session, and then you might have 5 cans, and I guess you just get out of practice, right? We've been at home for like
sure. It's like boxing, running. It's like anything. You just get out of practice.
Yeah, that's true.
And plus the social aspect of it, right? So if you're just chatting away with friends, don't even notice.
Yeah, I guess that's true as well. You know,
and
there's always one of the group who sort of is always trying to get the beers in and get. You know, I mean, the night ends really when I start doing shots. It's gone. I try and stick to beer. I don't know about you guys, but shots for me.
Same.
Yeah. We well, I mean, listen, I'm partial to a bit of whiskey. To be fair,
I like a whiskey.
Caps will know that. We had before lockdown, we got a bottle of what was it? That Gentleman Jack, wasn't it, Caps? And
Gentleman Jack, that was.
Yeah, we sat in my living room. We drank about 3/4 of the bottle of that, and that wasn't a pretty morning. That wasn't a pretty morning. But apart from whiskey, I'm not really a fan of any kind of. I don't know. I don't. I mean, to be fair, I don't mind a bit of vodka if it's been in the freezer. You know, like the Polish way. I got a couple of Polish mates.
Yeah, I like. Yeah, have you tried the Brovka?
Yeah.
The Brovka, really that's nice. Yeah.
I've got a lot of Polish friends, and it's a hard, long night with them. I mean, it's an amazing night. But it's like
they drink a lot as well.
Yeah, they can put it away. They're great. They're absolute soldiers, literally.
So what are you drinking today then?
So I've got one of the. So it's called Simon Lee Mon. It's really hard to pronounce, and it's from Brew York.
Okay. Yep.
And it's a lemon sherbet sour.
Right.
And it's really good, man. And it tastes exactly like lemon sherbet. It's dangerously easy to drink.
Yeah, we'll have to try that. I'm not really. Well, we've had a couple of sours, haven't we, Caps? But we had that.
Yeah, we did.
Raspberry on, wasn't it? Was that from Magic Rock? I think, Magic Rock. And then
okay, yeah.
And then we had
even the salt, the goose keys, whatever it is, the kiss.
Yeah, I worked in the canning line for Salt for a while.
Oh, really?
Actually, yeah, they've got some really interesting beers. I love their designs and stuff, and it's great. But I don't know. I actually don't know if they use salt. I don't know. Is that they do that?
It does taste quite salty. Right?
I think they do have some savoury beers as well.
Yeah. Maybe we need to check that out. Maybe we need to get someone from Salt on to answer that question. Do they?
Yeah. So what about you guys? What are you guys drinking?
I'm drinking. So I've got Take Up Space from Beer52 in conjunction with we didn't plan that, honestly. In conjunction with interesting, because we had those Planet Beers caps on a weekend, and in conjunction with Beavertown, and they had the Queer Brewing Project had one. Yeah, it's quite nice. Raspberry and vanilla spring stout, 4.5.
Oh wow, that's a lot of flavors there.
It's
Is it nice? It's like they're quite sweet, aren't they?
Yeah.
They're quite sweet, but very nice.
Yeah, it's quite sweet, quite raspberry. Yeah, quite fresh. I guess it's not as kind of dark and stormy as I would call it as a normal stout. So it's fine. It's fine for this time on a Friday, right? I guess
like a bit more refreshing.
Yeah. What do you think, Caps? You're drinking the same?
Yeah, same. Yeah, I think you can feel like citrusy from the raspberry, and
nice.
It's good. It's a good stout. Like you said, like start off with, right? Because we had some stouts which are those like dessert beers, right? So after like a proper meal, then you can have that. It feels like a proper dessert. But this one is like it's good start, so you can have like a snack with it.
Yeah,
good for dinner.
Yeah. Third course.
The next one I've got is the next one I've got in front of me actually is Pepper Spray, which is Danish beer. Mikkeller in conjunction with People Like Us Brewery. It's an IPA with black pepper, 5.9%.
Wow.
So I'm going to open that in a minute.
Black pepper.
Yeah, I like to try different things. It's always handy.
Yeah, that's good. That's another thing what I like about beer. There's you can be really experimental, and so can breweries. Like whoever would have 10 years ago, if you said to me that a beer would have black pepper in, I'd just be like, watch.
Yeah.
So it's come a long way. I mean, that's really McKellar are great. I really like. I love McKellar. The guy, the McKellar guy. I've been to his. He's got a pub in London Bridge. He co-owns with. I can't remember the guy. What's that song? I'm never gonna give you up. That guy, Rick Astley.
Rick Astley.
So he owns it. He owns it. He co-owns it with that guy.
Wow.
Nice. That's good.
Yeah, and so I went down there, and he's like a scientist, man. He's got the guy just coming up with these flavors every 3-4 minutes, literally. Such a choice of beers.
Remember the pub name?
I'll get it for you. I can't remember what it's
send it
called.
through, because we definitely when all this is over, we definitely need to get down there, Caps, because I've tried a few McKellar beers, and I really like them actually. So yeah,
they're quite nice. Yeah,
they've got some really experimental stuff. Have you? I guess you guys have been to the Bermondsey Beer Mile.
Yeah.
That's a great, if not very hard mile to complete. But if you do it, well done to you. But yeah, it's very good. That's very good.
Yeah, I was looking at. We were actually thinking that in the summer maybe we could start a beer tour. You know, with Airbnb, because they've got experiences, right? So we were looking and seeing if anyone does it. And there's a guy there who charges I think it's 75 quid to walk you down the beer mile. I was like, I'd do it for a tenner.
I'd do it for free as long as we had a beer. That's all good.
Yeah,
that guy's job. He's got the best job in the world. Just go around to the breweries, charging to go into a brewery.
Right? I mean, he's charging to meet people and get beers probably bought for him and get a tip at the end of it. So yeah, but I suppose that's Airbnb for you. People take advantage. I mean, he put on there he's a beer sommelier and all this stuff, and I was like, okay, yeah, we're nowhere near that, but we know how to have a good time. So maybe we can just show people the other side of beer, which is just.
Well, that's exactly it. Some people want people want to know the technical side, and some people want to see more of the touristy social side of it. You could offer that side.
All good.
All good.
All right. Well, listen, Joe, I really appreciate you coming on, mate, and great to talk to you.
Great talking to you.
We'd love to have you on again. And I suppose if you've got any other beer recommendations, send them us out. Send them our way, and we'll send you over some stuff as well.
Yeah, definitely, man. Yeah,
all good.
100%. And man. Oh yeah, have a great rest of the podcast and everything, and I'll catch you guys soon.
Man. Speak to you later, pal.
All right.
Take care, guys.
Bye.
Have a good one.
Yeah. Bye.
Right, Caps. So that was Joe, Bagley's Brew Review. Nice to talk to you, mate. He seems like top fella, which is really good. And he shared some good beers there we need to try, and some good tips. Looks like he had a lot of experience in the beer world, right? Working in breweries and stuff. So that was cool.
We need to go to that London Bridge pub, they said, with the McKellar guy.
Yeah, definitely.
Yo. Right? Sorry, guys, I couldn't make it with Joe. Is he as beer crazy as we are?
Yeah, you're right, George. Yeah, listen.
Right.
I think Joe was, he was certainly crazy about his sour IPAs and his sour beers.
Cucumber melon.
Oh, we should have told about it.
Yeah, we didn't talk about that one, unfortunately. Yeah, but he's had a lot of experience in the beer world. Seems like a really, really sound fella, which is good. And nice to talk to someone else that loves beer, eh? So all good. What's been going on this week, George, for you, mate?
Not much. Been a busy week, but I'm just settling into a nice IPA in Eden Stars. So just a nice 4% just to settle in with. But one thing I realised actually today was not this weekend, but next weekend, it's our Beer52 beer festival, right? So that's something to look forward to, right? Has anyone received their book yet or anything? Or has anyone heard anything? What's going on with that?
I got mine today, so that was good. I got my CyberFest. It's about 12 beers. What I liked the most, it was the glass. So the glass is quite nice. It's like, I've never had like a beer glass, right? Like craft beer. And it says, once you get it, you see CyberFest2 Beer52. It has Untapped on there as well. So it's good to like take some pictures of it.
Nice to have a memento for when we come out of lockdown, right?
Yeah, that's true.
And
I'm going to be taking this glass everywhere. So
did any of the beers stand out, or anything you're looking forward to most next weekend? Want to keep our eyes out for?
There was one, the Viper and True, that we had before.
Yeah.
So they have the small can. So they got that one. Nice. And there was another one that I saw, which is from Hungary. And the other one is from Brussels. So Taras Bulla. So extra hoppy ale. So that should be a nice one.
That sounds good, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm still waiting for
Yeah, I'm still waiting. So touch wood they get it before Saturday night, right? So.
Do you Caps? Do you get like some code or something that you get to like log in with, or is it like a brochure or something?
Apparently, they said we get an email on the day with the link and with the code to join the event.
Yeah. Okay.
So we'll have to wait.
Yeah,
hopefully
that's
they send us email on time with the beers for you guys. Right?
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking forward to getting mine because it'd be nice to do our first virtual beer festival, right? I'm looking forward to that. I had a delivery today actually from you know I ordered from Mother Kelly's. You know that we were talking about it a while ago, and I called it Nanny something, but actually it's called Mother Kelly's in Bethnal Green. Okay. And I was nearly right, just a different member of the family. And yeah, I got my. I ordered 10 cans from them, so I'm excited. What was it? Try the Mango Unchained one. That's the one I'm most looking forward to by Shindigger. Yeah, it's nice. It looks pretty cool. And I also got, talking about Wiper and True, I got their Milk Stout milkshake, which I've heard really good things about, and they've put all over their Instagram. So I got a can of that just to try. So I'm looking forward to that one. And there's another couple of cans from Gypsy Hill. Apparently, we said Gypsy Hill quite a lot in the last episode, didn't we, Caps?
Yeah.
So, we'll say it again today. Gypsy Hill, Gypsy Hill, Gypsy Hill. There we go.
Gypsy Hill. But they have so many beers, so we have to tell them. Right? We have to say.
What are you drinking today, Caps, anyway?
So I'm on this stout now from CEB, Eden Moon. Stout 4.1 from Castle Eden Brewery in Durham.
Oh, that's the same one you're drinking, George, right? You're drinking the IPA from them, right?
I've got the IPA, yeah. They're nice. Yeah.
And quite nice, yeah.
Very easygoing. But no, I don't think they're not a life changer, and I don't think they're not incredible, but they're very, very drinkable and easygoing, I'd say.
True. Sounds like they're a bit of a filler box, right? Just to get you over to the next the next box, right?
Yeah. Talking of next boxes, did any of you guys have any more luck trying to get the Dominic Cummings special Brew-Dog batch? Because I tried again yesterday and my card's still stuck on paying. I don't know if all the money's left the bank account or not, but I really want to get my hands on that box.
I haven't tried. I think you're trying, right, Matt?
Yeah, I to be honest, I tried, but I just think the website's broken, which is a bit disappointing, right? Was it called Barnard Castle, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, Barnard Castle. Yeah, I mean, still says it's available to pre-order or whatever.
Yeah, because I tried again today, and it's just the same thing. It just, you kept trying to buy it, and you couldn't get past the. You could get it in the basket, but you couldn't get past the card payment bit, which is a bit disappointing. But amazing, right? It's pretty amazing as well.
Yeah, I need to. We need to try that. Let me. I'll try again while we're on it, and I'll let you guys know how I get on. Yeah, I'm drinking. What am I drinking today? Let's have a look. I've had a couple already. Obviously, chatting to Joe. I just had. What was it? That pepper spray one, George. We were chatting about the other day. I just had that, and actually, I really liked it. That was really tasty. I've got the Oats of Disobedience. I think you had that one, Caps. Oatmeal stout.
Yeah, that was quite good.
Yeah, I've not
6 point something, right? 6 point.
Yeah, 6%. Yeah. It's quite tasty. Definitely quite tasty. Maybe not my favourite stout, but definitely. I feel like stout in this weather is a bit heavy.
Yeah, I think so.
I tried there was a raspberry and vanilla one earlier we had together, Caps, didn't we? And I prefer that one to this one. I think this is a bit stodgy, to be honest.
The other one was much better, yeah.
Yeah, but there we go. All good fun. Any news this week then? Anything in the news that's going on with beer, beards, or banter?
Well, I think from next week we can kind of meet up. So with 6 people, right? So that's we can have some banter.
If you'll have to meet up in the garden, and if it rains, you can't go inside. You must put up your umbrella or leave
or go home.
Yeah, you have 2 choices.
That was funny.
You're not allowed to go inside. You must put up your umbrella or leave. But it's progress, right? I guess it's progress, and I guess everybody needed a bit more hope, right? So that's great news from next week, I think.
Yeah, they were saying that the actual rating for lockdown hasn't changed. So they were saying that actually it's not gone from 4 to 3, but the government had just decided to like lift the things that we're doing. Yeah, and I think some of that comes off the back of what's obviously gone on with Mr. Cummings, right? And I think probably you want to appease the public a little bit while all this bad news and press is coming out. It's just, it's so frustrating, isn't it? Where if you're in the public eye, you're just not adhering to what's going on. I mean, I don't know enough about it really to pass judgment, but I feel like, if it was a normal person, then I don't know, maybe it's okay, but it's a difficult one to judge, isn't it? And I know,
especially these unelected officials.
Yeah, that's true, right?
It's not our decision to get rid of him. That's a problem.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. because he's employed, right?
Yeah,
all good. Well, in other news, I finally sorted my flat out today, so I got a new flat that I'll be moving to on the 15th of June, so that's exciting.
Have you had planning permission yet from for the bar you're building in the new garden?
Well, listen, I was thinking about two things, right? Either hot tub or a brewery shed, where I could
or both.
Yeah,
or both.
Yeah,
it's big, man. When we looked at the plans, it looks big enough for me for both. So.
Well, I was looking at a hot tub, right, and they say that a hot tub it should cost you like £10 a month, but then in electricity, right? But then apparently it's like can be £60 a month depending on the type of hot tub or whatever. I don't know. I was looking at second-hand ones, and there's one like this like £1,000, which is like not the plastic ones from Aldi or Lidl. It's like a proper one, like a proper refurbished one. So I'll try to convince Laura on it, but it's difficult because probably spend £1,000 on a lot more useful things than just getting a big bath in the garden.
Which you're not going to use it like winter time. Depends if you have a shed.
Listen, that's the best time to use it. Get out there with beers, champagne when it's freezing cold and snowing, and you're sat there in a really hot tub. Perfect, right? I would never go to work again.
That's true. But that's a new thing. Work from home. You can still work from home.
Zoom call from the hot tub. No worries.
Afternoon exercise. Doctor said I need to raise my temperature. So there we go.
Could be like a boil in the bag rice.
Oh dear. Oh dear. All good. Cool. Well, we're probably out of time on this episode, guys. So great to chat to Joe today from Lewisham. And George, thanks for joining. I know you're busy today with work, but appreciate the last 10 minutes. So guys, listen, have a good weekend, and I'll chat to you soon. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Looking forward to the next one. See you guys there. Bye.
See you soon. Bye.
Thanks for joining. Join us next week for more conversations and laughs about beer, beards, and banter. Stay safe.